Good evening and a warm welcome to today's Facebook Live. Going live on Facebook after a while because a lot of people requested me to go live on Instagram, and there were a lot of questions coming up on Instagram. For the last 3 months, I have gone live on various topics on Instagram, very useful topics that made you take action steps, topics that added a lot of value. So if you haven't watched those lives, I would want you to go to hashtag I love skin sense on Instagram, because there are a lot of value add videos here. I am talking about a few things other than the topic of today now as people are joining in, but soon I will be jumping right into the topic of the day. A very simple topic, very easily going to be explained to you, but this is going to add glow to your face, which of course all of you would like. And also this is going to make sure that you are going to age a little slowly. So hi Hemal, thank you for being here. And in the next half an hour, I am going to deconstruct or share the most important steps that one needs to do whenever one talks about a face massage. We all love face massages. We all love all kind of massages. We love facials. Are facials as effective as they claim to be? Do they have a lot of benefits? Well, it is a very debatable topic. There is less scientific evidence on all the steps of a facial. But yes, massage therapy is known to have great benefits. Anything that relaxes you, anything that makes you feel good, anything that kind of, there are some kind of, the body releases endorphins, happy hormones. So anything that empowers your body, enables your body to feel relaxed, and you have a lot of happy hormones in the body, is good for you, is going to give a glow to you. So if you take out time for yourself for some kind of a massage, it is definitely going to add value to you. So today, in the next 30 minutes, I am going to be telling you how exactly you can massage your face and neck. What are the 3 to 4 things that you need to keep in mind when you do this massage? So I will be telling you 3 things that you must keep in mind as you do this massage, so that you can get the maximum benefits out of it. Also, these massage steps are going to be less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep this whole step very short, because I know that for something to be consistent, for you to do something consistently, 2 things that are most important. The first thing is that it should be simple and easy to do. It should not be complicated. And secondly, it cannot be too time consuming, because anything that is too time consuming, you will want to do it sometime later. And unless you're consistent with anything I tell you, only consistency can give you the results. I have many times even tweeted, I have many times even hashtagged that consistency and persistence is almost like a superpower. So you may be very talented, you may have the best techniques, you may be spending a lot of money on the best skincare products, but nothing beats being consistent. So you got to be consistent with what you do, and I am going to be sharing with you some very easy steps. I'm going to now, in fact, I realized that in the last year, in 2020, we did a lot of FB videos, and thank you very much for all of you who poured out your love, who poured out your feedback, who told me how much they loved being a part of my FB lives. So thank you very much for each one of you there. But I realized that if I wanted to add more value, it was not enough to talk about why certain things happen, what are the facts, what are the myths. Of course, the mindset is really important, but just having the mindset, just knowing the what and what not is not enough. What I need to empower you with is the how. So talking about something that works and what happens behind the scenes, talking about the anatomy and physiology, definitely removes the facts and the myths, separates the facts and the myths, but it's equally important to tell you the how to do it. And this year, all my videos on Facebook and on Instagram are going to be about the how to do certain things. So if you are somebody who's looking at the smartest way to do things, who is looking at somebody sharing you how to do a particular thing in the minimum time, in a safe way, and in a way that is proven to get results, you must follow me on Facebook and you must follow me on Instagram. I am going to be here on Facebook on every Thursday 9 p.m, on Instagram every Tuesday at 9 p.m. And this whole month we are talking about some facial exercises, some face yoga. Yes, it's a doctor's perspective to facial exercises and face yoga. These are just names. Face yoga is a name, like we have a lot of names that are very cool to hashtag, but behind it, it is using the circulation, the oxygenation and the lymphatic drainage of the body. So these are three most important things, that if you have a good circulation, if you have good oxygenation to the cells, and most important, which we do not have much information about, which is the lymphatic drainage. If you are able to take certain steps which improve your lymphatic drainage, you will definitely see a much better energy level, a much better glow, and you will be able to slow down aging. So the word you need to remember today, that you need to pay a little more attention to, is lymphatic drainage. Is this making sense so far? Is this adding value so far? So we will simplify the whole thing that we are learning to one core understanding rather than going all over the place. The question is, are you paying enough attention to your lymphatic drainage? Now, a lot of you would want to know what exactly is this lymphatic drainage. So there is some kind of water retention in the body, which all of us have experienced. When we go in a car for a long time, we have water retention. Sometimes when we wake up, we have water retention on the face. If we eat a lot of farsan, if we eat foods containing a lot of salt, we have water retention. When we have a cold, we have water retention. So this water retention, or this kind of mild swelling, is a part of not very healthy lymphatic drainage. So sometimes we have so much swelling that it is visible. Sometimes we just feel the swelling. Sometimes we don't feel, we feel puffy, we don't feel like chiseled enough. So that could be because of the lymph nodes not doing their work properly, because of the lymph nodes not working optimally. And it is so simple for you to make the lymph nodes, or you to be proactive enough and for you to wake up your lymph nodes and make them do their work well. And that happens by using the right points for a massage. You're going to be thrilled at what you learn now in the next 10 minutes, because you will wonder that how simple is all this. I wish I had known this before, and I am going to make sure that what you learn, if you are committed, you don't need more than 5 to 10 minutes to implement this. And yes, whatever you learn, this is a very powerful how-to. It's not even going to cost you a rupee, but you got to do this for 21 days to see some kind of result. And I have a request for you. After trying this for 21 days, like many of you have tried my rice water therapy and written back to me, send me messages, send me mails, and given me testimonials, I'll be really happy if after trying this for 21 days, when you see the difference, I'll be really happy if you can write to me. So can I have that commitment from you, that if you like what I shared today, and when you tried, when you see the results, will you write to me? If you like any of the videos I make, it's a small request that will you write to me. I think it always has to, it's a lot more fun when it's a two-way thing. Of course, I am extremely enthusiastic about sharing with you things that can make the wellness and beauty fun and easy, that can make wellness and beauty more effective. I'm extremely passionate about this, but then once I get the feedback, I think the energy level is totally different. So I will wait for your feedback and I will jump right into the topic. We said we need to talk about lymph nodes. So I will talk about two areas in the face and neck where you have to be aware of the maximum lymph nodes being there. And these two areas are above the clavicle. Now, what is the clavicle? So I think I will need to, I just realized that I came from work and I didn't. So this wouldn't come out. So you know this bone. Most of you know this bone that we are talking about. So do you know this bone? So if you know what bone I'm talking about, please give me a thumbs up. If you're skinny, you can even see this bone. All of us can feel this bone. So we're talking about this bone. Give me a thumbs up if you have understood which bone I'm talking about. The name of the bone is clavicle. You can Google it and look at the picture. It's not at all difficult to understand. This is the first bone below the neck called as clavicle. On the top of the clavicle lie a lot of lymph nodes. Lymph nodes are what cause lymphatic drainage. If your lymphatic drainage is proper, you have better circulation. You do not have water retention. So lymphatic drainage causes better detoxification and better circulation. So it is a part of the excretory system causing detoxification. It is also a support to the circulatory system causing better oxygenation of the cells. We're not talking so much about lymphatic drainage, but it's a very, very important system. And if you can activate your lymphatic drainage through scientifically proven steps, you are going to get better results. So one way to increase your lymphatic drainage is tap, 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 tap. So you can use the back of your hand so that it's convenient, but for almost like a minute, I would want you to tap your neck every day. This can be done when you are watching TV. This can be done mindfully early in the morning. I always recommend doing certain things early in the morning before it becomes a habit or before you start seeing the benefits, because later during the day you may just forget it. So tapping is one way to just wake up your cells and kind of wake up your lymphatic system. So tap your face. You can even tap your face with your fingers. Make sure to tap around the eyes. So number one simple way, there is a concept called as dry massage also. You need not apply any kind of cream. You can just do this tapping on a dry face. You can even do this tapping whenever you use whatever moisturizer, whatever night cream you're using, you can just tap it. I just want to tell you that this tapping is not going to enhance the penetration. This tapping is just going to increase the circulation, which is important. And yes, there are a lot of lymph nodes on the body. So when you tap, the lymph nodes get activated. Now, the point number 2 is the clavicle, which is this bone. So on the top of this bone rest a lot of lymph nodes. So what you need to do is you need to massage your neck. Very important. Most of us have sagging necks. Massage your neck top to down. I do not know how they do it at the salons. They may have their own reason for doing it differently. But what you actually need to do to have a slender neck, a slimmer neck, lesser double chin is move from up to down and park at the area of the clavicle. The area of the bone, clavicle, on top of it lets the lymph nodes. So I want you to just move downward. So whatever you do, I want you to do 10 moments. Up to down, up to down, up to down, up to down. Some pressure over the clavicle. Up to down, some pressure over the clavicle. Up to down, some pressure over the clavicle. Again, if you want to do it for your double chin, pull it from here, bring it here. Pull it from here, bring it here. So finally, you need to pull all the excess fluid, all the excess blood that is not high on oxygen, and bring it and then park it right over the clavicle. So that is as simple as that. Just end it at the clavicle. This goes throughout the neck. Now same over the face. You can do it on a dry face. You can do it when you apply your cream. You can start from here. The other lymph node is right here where the earlobe is. So these are the points you need to remember. The point at the earlobe and the point above the clavicle. So the point at the earlobe. This is how you go up and you park it at the earlobe. Second, park it at the earlobe. Third, park it at the earlobe. Similarly, if you have to do this, go down, park it at the earlobe. Go here, park it at the earlobe. Do your ye, come down, park it at the earlobe. Park it at the earlobe. Very, very important to do it on the above eye area. This is the place where there's maximum puffiness. Do one hand at a time, do both hands together. Go here, park it at the earlobe. Pull out all the excess fluid, all the excess lymph. Come here, park it at the earlobe. Each movement needs to be done 10 times, and then make sure you park it at the earlobe, because this is where your lymphatic drainage is maximum. Even the forehead, bring it down, go here, park it at the earlobe. Bring it here, go down, go here, park it at the earlobe. Each moment 10 times, especially in the under eye area. Begin with tapping. Do not miss the neck. The neck parks at the clavicle. The double chin gets squeezed right here. Then you go down and you park it at the earlobe. Is this, sorry, not the earlobe, above the clavicle. So I hope this was useful. I hope this was simple, and I promise this will give you results, because this is scientific. So too much of rubbing, too much of pressing, too much of using fancy products, because no matter how much you massage, the epidermis is not going to allow the products to penetrate into your skin. If you believe that the more you massage, the more the products are going to penetrate into the skin, then you know the soap I'm using every day, the scrub I use once in a while would be penetrating into my skin. So massage is not for penetration, massage is for relaxation, massage is for circulation enhancement. So that once in a while facial is a good idea, but what you do every day is going to make a greater difference than the most amazing thing you do once in a while. Yes, we all must do amazing things once in a while. In fact, we have medical facials at Skin Sense which are game changers, but then you cannot do a facial every day. But I think each one of us must invest a little bit of time every day to make sure that we are helping our body be a better version of itself. So I encourage you to go for things that increase lymphatic drainage. And a bonus tip before I sign off, if you can jump on a trampoline, in fact you must have seen a video of mine jumping on a trampoline. So there are a lot of lymph nodes at the feet, and when you jump on a trampoline, these lymph nodes on the feet start getting stimulated, and there is a lot of detoxification. There is better oxygenation to your blood cells. If you jump on the trampoline, you will see an instant rush of energy, and you will know that working on your lymph nodes is a very, very good idea. Thank you, Savita. I'm so glad you like this. Now, the next video happens on Instagram, hashtag I love Skin Sense, and the next video is facial yoga, exercises that are going to help you have a much chiseled face. I spoke about exercises for the neck and the jawline. And on Tuesday 9 p.m. I am going to talk about exercises for the mid face. As a person becomes 35 years or more, they see that the angles of the mouth drop, they see that this becomes prominent, they see the high cheekbones are no longer a part of their personality, and this is because some muscles start drooping along with the skin. Yes, skincare is important, but also exercising your muscles is important. As much as exercising the muscles of your body is important, exercising the muscles of your face is also important. The right muscles need to be exercised in a right way regularly, and I am going to empower you to exercise your face muscles by sharing 4 more videos on face yoga, which muscle needs to be exercised in which way for maximum benefits, shared from a doctor to an action taker in a simplified way. I'm so glad you're watching this. See you soon, and thank you very, very much.